we just had a debrief with a good friend, okay? And so basically I had a homegirl that called me. If you watch this video, I love you, boo. Thank you so much for calling because I miss your crazy ass so much.
Instant stories, I'm sure.
But so she called me with her other homegirl present. They were, I guess, both in the car together, both on the phone. And her homegirl thinks that her boyfriend, her nigga, is fucking his best friend on the low.
She a chick?
Girl. She ain't no chick. It's a whole dude. Okay? So, again, she think that her nigga is fucking his best friend, which is a guy on the low.
Was she cool with it?
You know, in a sense, yes, only because she feels like, you know, her boyfriend is gay. Well, not necessarily gay, but he possibly might be open to trying new things. And of course, like she said, he watches gay porn, which is cool because I feel like a lot of people who are claim to be straight would still watch gay porn. Whether you're a female, you might watch lesbian porn. Whether you're male, you might watch gay porn. Vice versa, who cares?
And that's okay, so you don't have to watch this and be like, oh
yeah,
I don't really do that.
Yeah,
you know?
and that's, if you don't do
fine.
that, that's cool. But there are people out there who still do that, and you know, they still categorize themselves as being hetero. Okay?
I don't think that if you watch same-sex porn, that means that you're not whatever you claim to be sexually.
Yeah.
Like if I watch gay porn, it doesn't mean that I'm not into chicks.
We got into the topic of that. She's definitely very okay with her boyfriend exploring his sexuality, but he's not so that open into it. And of course, because of, you know, his mom and just society in general, I guess he just feels like it's wrong. Like, it's wrong for him to feel that way. It's wrong for him to even possibly might wanting to take it in the back door. But he just feel like it's wrong. And, you know, as his girlfriend, she's very, you know, understanding of it, accepting to it, trying to find ways to engage him in doing that.
Could have doubled up on it.
And he is just not okay with it. But he has tried anal before. And not during sex, but using objects.
Oh.
He used an object.
So, let me say this. She said she asked him about, you know, how, you know, his back door was looking. Looked like it had been having a little funny business. Hence the friend. He said it had nothing to do with him exploring with anybody else. That it was an object.
A marker. So he used a marker just to see, like, maybe I might like it, you know. Just a little entrance. Who that would bam the dirt. Her feeling like the reason why she thinks that her boyfriend is fucking his best friend is just only because, for one, we already told you that.
Your mom's gonna watch this one.
Yeah, probably so. For one.
Hi, Paula.
For one, you know, of course, the whole gay porn shit, which is pretty irrelevant because anybody can be interested in whatever type of porn. Two, he spends most of his time at his crib, like holidays, like, you know, holiday time, you're trying to spend your time with your significant other or your family, but he's gonna be at his best friend's house. He wants no interaction with his best friend and his girlfriend. Okay, so the girlfriend tells us that they can't talk. She don't go over his crib. Like, her boyfriend don't want any interaction between the two, which I feel, what you feel about that? Because I think that is just weird. Like, there's something that is hidden or that you might feel ashamed of, or that you just don't want your partner to know.
Side note, the way these two stories meet, him possibly sleeping with a best friend, for the guys who are watching, it's like, oh, so what if I hang out with my nigga, I'm gay. He also enjoys anal, finger play with the mouth, rim jobbing, you know what I mean, and the gay porn. So her thought process isn't, oh, because he spends all his time with his male friend that he's gay. There is a reason to believe that he feels like he cannot open up to his partner about these things, and that he would be more open to opening up to the person who he is attracted to, the friend. Now, I think your question was, how would I feel if my partner didn't want me hanging out with their best friend?
Yeah, mind you, she has met all of his other friends, but it's just this one person. They all like her, they all cool with her, but it's just one person that they can't have any type of interaction together. And you spend most of this time with this person, so this is your best friend. You spend most of your time with this person, but you don't want us to have any type of engagement. We can't hang out.
I feel like there would be some sort of flag for me, just because it's like, you spend all your time over there, you don't want me to meet this person, but you swear there's nothing going on with this person. For me, if there's any type of resistance where there should be an open form of communication, I would say that there's definitely something wrong. You should be able to kind of talk to your partner about anything, and even if you said, why don't I want you hanging out with this person, like, there's no answer. It's like a because I said so, or like you talk too much type, like that kind of stuff is like red flaggy.
Yeah,
you know, if you're not hanging out with them, you know, it's I've seen that kind of thing with guys who got really fine girlfriends that are best friends, or best friends that are really fine, right? And they're dating a girl, and they may not want them to meet them because they know as soon as the girl sees the best friend, because she's drop dead gorgeous, they're gonna assume they're hooking up, which is not always the case. I have a good friend whose all her best friends are males, and her female partners are not okay with that, and they give her problems for that too. It doesn't mean that you have to be fucking, it's just the way the situation is brought up, the vibe is like hella shady. So I think that, like, there's a red flag here, but not in all cases. So men, you could kind of debrief, get your panties out of a wad. We're not saying that you gay for hanging out with your friends.
Yeah, that's definitely, you know, that's definitely not what we're saying. But she's having these thoughts about it. Cool with Ben with her, but he gets very defensive when asking just things of just sexual pleasures or natures, like. And I feel like if you're in a relationship with a person, you should be able to talk about anything while feeling safe and secure, while feeling like, you know, you're not going to judge me.
And if you're not, you should work your way there.
Right.
Healthy relationships, healthy mental health, emotional health is really important.
Exactly. But I feel like that definitely should be a thing within the relationship, just so, you know, I know where you come from, you know where I'm coming from. Like,
just so we're clear, I do know where you're coming from.
Yeah, we you know, we always check in, like, you know, just checking in with your partner. But I definitely feel like there should be that level of safety where I can come to you and talk to you about something. And to me, it just might be, you know, it might be mad weird. And I'm like, yo, okay, I feel most comfortable with you. Let me talk to you. I know you're not going to judge me. You my significant other, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying?
So if you are going to judge me, like, I'm taking that into consideration, considering all things, you know, like, for her to be saying these things to him and to be so open-minded, and the minute he's not open-minded with her, that's like, for me, I'm like, okay, no, dude.
Mind you, she is okay with him, you know, she's okay. If he was bi, she said if he was bisexual, she would be like, she's okay with that. She's open to it. She's open to,
they had anal play in their relationship, yeah. But what we didn't tell you was, he's not okay with that. He feels guilty about his like desire to be turned on by anal stimulation. He's not okay with that. He thinks that makes him, it's wrong. Like, he's one of those people that feels like that's not okay for men to like men. He doesn't want to admit that he would be into things that he would do with a woman that could be considered to be shit that gay people do. So he's not okay with his girl, you know, giving him anal stimulation even though he likes it. It's a very complicated situation.
He feels demasculated
even though he likes it. It's like, you know, we've all met that guy that's like, oh, that's gay shit, I'm not with it,
but on
like,
the low,
secretly on the low. It happens all the time,
right?
You know, so that could be the situation here, but he could easily get that from his open-minded partner, and they've gone so far as to experiment with these things. But when it comes to taking it to the next level, it's like, oh, I wouldn't do that. And I mean, the guy has done stuff with guys before.
Right.
Apparently.
Right.
He's definitely gotten a little sloppy toppy from a mister.
Right. So now it's just a point where she's really wondering, okay, like, is this what you like? Like, do you like niggas? Like, hey, do you enjoy fucking them but you just don't want to be in a relationship with them? Like, she's very open. Do you want to try a threesome? Do you want to have an open relationship? And it's no.
We respect the fact that you felt secure enough to talk to us about it. And to make this make sense for you guys, it's not like we're ranting about it.
No.
It's a situation where she as a partner is offering multiple options for her partner to be able to communicate openly with her about it if he didn't want to communicate, to be able to receive the sexual desires from her, and she's being told no. But when it comes to the specific friend who is indeed a male, he spends all of his time there. He could be sharing his feelings there, he could be sharing more than that, and so she's in a place where she's feeling stuck. You know, she's open-minded. It's not like she's feeling undesirable. Like, he's willing to do everything to her, but he doesn't want her to do it to him because of the stigma of what it looks like. We're to the point where as a collective we have come to the conclusion that maybe he is going elsewhere to seek said desires.
How do y'all feel about that? How do you feel about that?
Do you and your partner have open communication? Are you open-minded? Are there things that you secretly desire that you haven't voiced? If you feel ashamed, why?
Right.
Definitely.
Right. That's
let us know.
That's my thing too. Is why do you feel ashamed?
I mean, I don't know. Before you, I've never had people or a partner like ask me the things I'm into and like that I would want to do. That was new. I was like, oh, do I really say what I want? Or
I just feel like, you know, when it comes to being with somebody, there should be kind of like a good understanding of just like, I don't know, like, just let me not be selfish. Like, I'm here, I want to please you. Like, we both bring shit to the table, you know. It's not like I'm just doing everything and not getting anything in return. I'm doing my best to really understand you and you're just blocking me from that.
Right.
So how are we going to grow in our relationship if we can't even talk, you know, just discuss things like that without you feeling defensive or blowing me off?
Things that make you feel good nonetheless. The girl is trying to please her partner, and her partner is saying that he's not cool with it because of what other people would think, even though nobody knows.
Although he enjoys it.
And has received it from said gender, you know? It's a complicated situation.
Yeah. It's very complicated. I hope it doesn't sound confusing. But
nah, I've been trying to make sure that it sounds clear along the way.
Thank you for being here, because
it was
I will chop and screw it up.
It's definitely deep, complicated, you know, and it was a lot. I mean, that's a lot. Y'all don't know half.
This is just a little gist. Yeah, we're not gonna go into it, but this is just something general that everybody probably experiences.
Yeah. Have you ever been ashamed to speak your desires because of society?
And just truly be yourself. Mind you, again, this is beyond, you know, sexual matters, but we just thought this would be something it's very interesting and not too personal, diving into other, you know. Yeah,
because at the end of the day, like, it may have started with sexuality, but see how it leads to so much more, because sex is more than an energy exchange. Like, it's more than just a physical encounter. It's a serious energy exchange. Like, we started with sexual desires, and we're now so deep into emotions. Because, like, that's really what happened here. Like, pride, the person can't put their pride aside to the point where it's emotionally upsetting them, and now they could be stepping out on their partner just due to the fact that they can't
come to terms
with some shit that the person is okay with, that society is okay with,
who's not judging you, which is again, is just so beautiful to just have somebody who's super understanding, you know, who's at a point where it's not gonna judge you, and you still, it's just like, yo, fuck off, you know. And even if the nigga wasn't gay, even if he wasn't fucking his best friend, again, still there, you know, it's that, okay, well, why can't we hang out? Like, why can't I meet your best friend? Why can't we talk? Like, what is there that you're hiding?
This person means so much to you that I want to meet them because you mean so much to me.
Exactly. You know, I could meet your other friends, I can, you know, talk to all your other friends, but this person,
you have put them on a pedestal, and now I'm curious.
Right. All right, we tuning out, y'all. It's Tiara Rihanna, don't you forget it. If you do not follow me on Instagram, go ahead and do that. Same as my YouTube channel. Follow my food blog at She Gotta Eat. Everything will be down below in the description box. I said subscription box. Go ahead and subscribe.
You are such a clown, Tiara.
Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And then you can click the bell if you want to know when I post my next video.
Ding ding, ding ding.
Ding 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 ding. It's Tiara. Don't forget it. Love y'all.